Imagine landing in Delhi at 2 a.m. with your final year Viva in just a few hours. And you're realizing that you have picked the wrong bag at the airport. Yeah, that actually happened to me. Hi, this is your friend Aisha. At this point of time, I'm feeling like my life has become a Bollywood script which never got released, okay? So let's begin the story, okay? So this happened to me when I was in Muzaffarpur for Eid festival. I was enjoying the vibe, family, the festival, the food and everything. And then I realized that my Viva is just in like 2 days. At that point of time, I was like, chill, I'm just gonna get a flight and then I'll be there in Delhi. I started checking ticket. The thing is, like whenever I am traveling from Patna to Delhi, I try to keep my flight in the morning rather to be in the night because of the safety reasons. Everybody knows that. I saw this one flight and the timing was 9, like it was written 9 something something. So I booked that flight. I thought that it was 9 a.m. in the morning, but then I received the ticket on my WhatsApp and I checked it. It was 9 p.m. in the night. I started shivering. I was like, damn, what has happened to me? I started thinking this into my mind that I'm gonna land over there at 11 and then I'll take a cab. I'll reach to my hostel, which is in Rohini apparently. So I'm gonna reach there by 12 maybe. So I was extremely scared from the bottom of my heart, but I was not showing it to my parents because of course they'll get really serious about it. And then I had to go because of the fact that I was having my final year Viva. I was completely scared, but I was not showing it. I just packed everything and मैं airport गई. And then I was having this gut feeling that it is somewhere going to get delayed for some reason. I was just feeling it. And जैसे ही I reached there and I saw this message from that particular airline that the flight has got delayed for 3 hours. Now flight has been scheduled for 12 a.m. in the night, and at that time I was just losing my mind. I was like, what the hell is just happening? I was like, I am gone. Viva तो गया, मैं भी गई. मेरा तो आज कुछ हो ही जाएगा. मुझे लग रहा है कि अब मैं पता नहीं हॉस्टल पहुंचूंगी नहीं पहुंचूंगी. I was completely blank. I did not know what to do, but I called my guy friend who actually lived there in the hostel. So I called him. I was like, bro, you have to come to the airport. I am feeling really, really unsafe right now. I don't know what to do. So I called him and he was generous enough that he came. And 2 बजे रात को I landed there in Delhi. And you know what? I was super duper sleepy at that time. मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा नींद आ रही थी. I was like, कहीं से मेरा बैग दिख जाए, मैं उठा लेती हूँ. तो I saw this one bag which was completely looking like mine. तो मैंने उठाया, मैंने उस पर नाम वाम नहीं देखा, मैंने उठाया और मैं निकल गई. Because I was already getting very late. तो मुझे लगा यार अब बस निकलते हैं. मुझे उसको देख के इससे ज़्यादा खुशी कभी भी नहीं हुई थी. To be very honest, I was like, thank God, somebody has arrived. हम वापस गए and मैं हॉस्टल पहुंच गई थी 3 बजे के अराउंड. Then I directly went to sleep. अगले दिन मैं उठी तो my formals was supposed to be in that bag. So I started unlocking my bag. तब मुझे realize हुआ कि ये unlock नहीं हो रहा है. And I saw one lock. एक लॉक अलग से लगा हुआ था. एंड आई वाज लाइक, ओ माय गॉड, ये इतनी सेफ्टी का ध्यान क्यों रखा जा रहा है. अभी तक मुझे ये नहीं समझ आ रहा था कि मेरा बैग चेंज हो गया, बिकॉज मैं कभी सोच ही नहीं सकती थी कि मेरे साथ कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा. मैं खोलने का कोशिश कर रही हूँ, बट अचानक मेरी नज़र वहाँ गई जहाँ पे नेम लिखा होता है. एंड दैट बैग वॉज ऑफ सम प्रशांत. Oh my god, I lost it. I was like, what the hell? मैं क्या पहनूंगी? And मेरी तो पूरी जिंदगी, मेरा पूरा हेयर ड्रायर, मेरा पूरा खाने का सामान, मेरा घी का डब्बा is in that bag. मैं क्या करूँ? I was not even in the zone where I can process things because it was already too much. 2 दिन से I was already handling too much. उसके बाद से वाइवा की टेंशन तो अलग है. मैं तो वो भूल ही गई थी कि वाइवा भी है मेरा. देन आई जस्ट कॉल माई फ्रेंड दैट माई बैग हैज गॉट एक्सचेंज. आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. आई डोंट नो हु द पर्सन इज. I don't know how am I going to get my bag. They all were like very calm, very sweet of them. They were like, just come downstairs. We'll handle it, okay? You just come downstairs. तो जब मैं नीचे आई हॉस्टल के and then they were standing over there. उनमें से मेरे एक फ्रेंड ने ऑलरेडी एयरपोर्ट पे कॉल करके जो ये प्रशांत समथिंग थे उनका नंबर ले लिया था. दैट गाय वाज टोटली रूड. ओ माय गॉड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ही वाज स्टेइंग इन नोएडा. Okay, that guy was in Noida, I was in Rohini. We were like so far from each other. And then my friend suggested that, we should come midways so that it will be easier for both of us, because we are like college students, and how are we supposed to go to Noida and then come back? And it's kind of really unsafe for us. He was really rude. He was like, no way, I'm not going to come midways. You will have to come here because I am not responsible for this. You guys are responsible for this. This person has also taken my bag. But like, okay, I know I am guilty of what I did. That person was at that airport at 3 a.m. searching for his bag, but apparently that bag was with me. I was really feeling bad about it. But that doesn't mean you cannot compromise. You have also taken my bag, so it's your responsibility too. He was like, no way, you should come, yeah, blah blah. मैं तो रोने ही बैठ गई थी कि भाई ये क्या हो गया मेरे साथ. अब मैं क्या करूंगी, अब मैं वाइवा कैसे दूंगी. मेरा तो फॉर्मल सी उसमें. अब आप लोग सोचोगे कि मैं अपने फ्रेंड से क्यों नहीं ले लेती थी. उसी दिन मेरे सारे फ्रेंड्स का वाइवा था, तो आई कुडंट एंड मेरे कोई जूनियर फ्रेंड्स नहीं थे. समहाउ मैं नहीं ले पाई यार. आई एम लाइक अ क्राई बेबी. मैं तो रोने ही बैठ गई कि भाई क्या हो गया मेरे साथ, क्यों हो गया ये सब. मेरे साथ ही होना था, आज के दिन ही होना था. मैंने तो कुछ पढ़ाई भी नहीं की है, ये अलग टेंशन है. माई फ्रेंड्स बेस्टेस्ट फ्रेंड, he is also a very good friend of mine. He called him because he stays in Noida. That friend of mine was already placed at that time, so he was in the office. So we requested him that this has happened, so can you please come and take this bag so that you can exchange and take mine from him. So he was really generous and sweet that he was like, okay, I'll come and I'll get your bag from him. So he just took his bag and Noida जा करके he exchanged that. And उससे पहले he clicked a picture of my bag and he was like completely shocked. The bag that I took from the airport was quite light, but my bag was quite heavy. So I was like, how can you not think that it's not yours, because your bag is like very heavy and it's too light. And I was like, yaar, I don't know. I was like very sleepy at that time. मैं तो चाहती थी कि क्या ही कर दूं भाई, कहाँ जाके छुप जाऊं. अभी तो मैं बहुत चिल होके बता रही हूँ, but at that time I was completely shivering. एक बात तो मुझे समझ आ गई कि मेरे दोस्त कितने ही ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं मेरे दोस्त, एंड कितने ही ज़्यादा सपोर्टिव थे. अगर वो नहीं होते तो शायद मैं बहुत पैनिक करती. मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आता कि क्या करना है नहीं करना है. I went like all crazy. Okay, so this was my story. If something crazy like this has ever happened to you, please write down in the comments. I need to feel normal. Also, reminder to always check your luggage before leaving from the airport. Learn from my trauma, please. Bye. See you in the next one.